Hey, what's up, you guys, and welcome back to Geeked Out Nation as we go ahead and take a look into High School Musical, the musical, the series. This is season number 1, episode number 6, titled What Team? So going into this next episode, my prediction on what I think this episode is going to be about is I think it's just going to show the students rehearsing. I think we're going to follow the students as they're just preparing themselves for the play as it gets closer and closer to time. Most likely trying to get the chemistry down, most likely having the costume designs prepared and ready and things like that. The set for the stage, of course, and that's what I think this episode is going to be about. I think it's just going to show them rehearsing and just getting their timing right. In the previous episode was a pretty good episode. We saw that Miss Jen and Ricky's father were kind of hitting it off a little bit. Hopefully we could dive more into that to see where that goes. We also got to see that Nene just needed a little bit of a mental break. Of course, EJ just been stressing her out with a lot of the stuff that he's been doing lately, and she just needed a moment to herself, and she ended up having a girls' night in the last episode, which was really, really awesome to see her just kind of just relax and just chill a little bit. We also got to see the homecoming dance where EJ and Gina ended up going together, but Ricky kind of spotted that something was off there, and Gina was a bit upset at EJ for... Honestly, I forgot why she was upset at him, but she was upset at him. She ended up pouring a drink on him, and there was a really good moment between Ricky and Gina at the end of the last episode where we ended up finding out more about Gina's character. We ended up finding out that she says she felt pressure a lot. She felt that, a lot of pressure on her. Plus, she is hopping from school to school, so she had a lot of things on her plate, a lot of things on her mind, and it was a really good last episode. In case you guys haven't seen it already, feel free, go ahead and check it out. But going into this next one, my best guess is like I said, I think it's just them rehearsing, just getting everything more prepared for when the play actually comes around. So anyways, if you are a fan of High School Musical, the musical, if you are a fan of what we do here in Geeked Out Nation, feel free to leave that like, comment, subscribe. Check us out on our Patreon if you guys want early and unedited episodes, and let's get this next one started. Here we go, you guys.
Oh my gosh, perfect! Yes!
Okay, people, let's do
Costume,
this.
see?
Oh my god, Ricky!
What?
I can't. There's so much to talk about.
Wait, what's funny?
Yes, it's picture day for the cover of our program. I was in photography club for a year in middle school, so.
You look the best.
Thank you. I try.
Okay, guys, we're gonna get one in for practice, okay?
The way they zoomed in there.
3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Sorry.
Trust the process.
I'd be like, what's the process? We were following your lead, Miss
Have you
Jen.
heard anything from Carlos or Miss Jen? They're never late.
It's weird. He's not responding to texts.
Did we get a good photo for the four more versions of him?
Maybe she could chop down the trees.
Or what if she's surrounded by a forest of loving and supportive sisters?
Okay, I like that. Yeah, that's cool.
Is it better if she just sings a solo acoustic version?
I'm over that. Okay.
This is cool because they're working together. Chemistry, like I said.
Carlos, are you okay? Because it's not that deep.
Rehearsals are officially canceled until further notice.
Dang, that sucks. I thought Carlos could.
That fell apart. Got the time.
It's all right, Carlos.
Benjamin Mazzara.
Carlos, surname?
I assume you know what's happening to Miss Jen,
I may have heard a rumor in the faculty lounge.
and I assume you're happy.
Not on the outside.
Everyone's fudged on a resume before.
I haven't.
The real question is, who narked on Miss Jen?
How much time do you have?
I think I'm gonna.
Yeah.
Don't bring Ricky into this, though.
I thought you were my fairy tale, my
dream when I'm not sleeping.
And maybe it would, I don't know, end with me and you back together.
How would that even
I was gonna say right.
I never really understood, so I guess while I'm confessing to things, despite the 4.3 GPA, I'm actually an idiot. And I'm...
The actor that plays Ricky looks like he could be an NSYNC from back in the day.
So yeah, there's that.
That was really good, Ricky. Gosh, I would kill to play guitar like that.
I never told you guys my real last name because I was embarrassed at how little I've actually accomplished.
But there's nothing wrong with that.
I'm a fake teacher, Carlos. Most of the learning that's been happening in that rehearsal room has been all of you teachers.
It's open.
Who is this? Oh. Oh,
Hey,
okay.
guys.
Okay, how many people are coming?
That should be it.
Actually, give it a minute.
So everybody. Yo, he was desperate to chill with somebody.
This is a terrible party. There aren't even pretzels. What are we all doing here?
We all ended up in the same basement after a really bad day, so someone
What team?
Wildcats. Okay, Wildcats. So what are we doing about it?
Rehearse our butts off. That's what they're gonna do.
Jennifer?
Mike, hi. What are you doing here?
I just came to support my kid. There's a school board meeting and the new drama teacher's in hot water.
Your kid?
Yeah.
Oh, they do not look impressed. Oh, man. That was pretty good. They don't look impressed, though.
So how do I snag 2 tickets for opening night?
Oh, that was so cool. Yo, I didn't even realize she was there. Oh, my God.
How did you do this? We stayed up all night.
How sick was that?
Thank you.
Yo, that was awesome.
You were amazing.
This meeting is adjourned.
That is so cool.
Show's back on.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that was our episode for today. Season number 1, episode number 6 of High School Musical, the series. What team? That ending was pretty smooth, man. I love the way they brought her character on screen. I didn't even notice her. You know, they kept showing. What do you call the board of the school? I don't know how you call it or what you call them, but they kept showing them, and I did not notice her there. I don't know if they even showed her up until that moment, but that was a pretty good little twist there. Good episode, man. Really, really good episode. I very quickly want to go ahead and talk about Ricky and Gina because I feel like I don't view what's going on with Ricky and Gina as something more than just friends. What I see happening here is I see two people who gravitate towards each other because they kind of have similar kind of, I don't want to say like background or anything like that, but like what they're going through something at the same time, long story short, right? I think what's happening between Ricky and Gina I think it's just a friendship that's growing between those two. I don't think that they like each other more than that. At least I have not seen anything that indicated that. I just see them really respect one another. And I just wanted to point that out across because throughout this episode, we kind of seen Nene kind of give these two the look every single time that she, looks Ricky's way, Gina's there. And I feel like the show is trying to like bamboozle us a little bit and make us feel and believe that maybe Ricky and Gina may possibly end up together. I don't think that's what's happening here. I think they're going to become really good friends. And I think that's really good for those two characters. I feel like it's a good thing to have friendships like this. And I really do think that it's just a respect thing. I don't think that it's going to lead into anything other than that. You know what I mean? Hopefully what I'm saying makes sense. If it don't, well, I'm sorry. But hopefully you guys get where I'm going at with this. I don't think Gina and Ricky will end up together. I think they're going to be really good friends. And what I see here is just that, I don't see anything more than that. Great episode, man. And what I tell you guys, I told you guys going into this episode that I kind of felt like what we were going to see was the students rehearse. And they did rehearse, but they didn't rehearse for the play itself. But they did end up coming together, which I do feel like with having a moment like this, it's only going to create a stronger bond with everybody. When they ended up all meeting up at Big Red's house, they said it. We're like family, we enjoy our time together when we are all together. And I just feel like it's just going to be going up from here on out. Everyone's going to enjoy what they're doing a lot better. The chemistry, once again, will be there. I did mention the costumes, and I believe Courtney, let me make sure. I do have the names of everyone here, just because, as you guys know, I try not to forget any names. And in case I do, I have the cast names here just to be on the safe side. So it's Courtney, right? Sorry, I just want to make sure. Just very quickly. I apologize, you guys. Because I heard Nene say Court, but I think that's short for Courtney, right? Or is it just, so Courtney. So anyways, even in this episode, Courtney kind of had a little bit of a moment with Nene because she saw the costume that Nene was wearing. Of course, it's identical to what Vanessa Hudgens wore in the movie. So yeah, she was excited about that. And I mentioned to you guys in the intro, I'm like, okay, I think this is when everything is going to start falling into play. And I think this episode is absolutely going to be the actual starting point for where everything is going to start clicking, I believe. So we did have a little bit of a moment between Miss Jen and Ricky's father at the end of this episode where Ricky did look over there, but his reaction didn't look like a what the hell kind of reaction. It looked more like, okay, I'm happy to see this. You know what I mean? So we'll still see where that goes. I don't think Miss Jen owed any explanation to anyone as far as like Ricky's father. The reason why I say that is because he mentioned, oh, you could have told me this a little bit sooner, like at the bowling alley. To me, I wasn't upset with that because they did technically just meet each other there. When you meet someone for the first time, you don't tell them everything. You don't tell them everything about you in the first day or the first hour or two of meeting the person, you know what I mean? So I had no issue with that. I just bring that up because he did mention, oh, you could have told me something at the bowling alley. I don't think she owed any explanation about that. Just putting that out there. But yeah, I liked what I saw in this episode. I thought Carlos was amazing, just seeing him step up and, try to run everything as best as he could. Unfortunately, they were not able to focus because of the news of Miss Jen possibly losing her job. But I thought Carlos did a fantastic job with trying his best to get to the bottom of this, trying to figure out who possibly said what to about Miss Jen. And most importantly, he tried to, have everything under control when it came to the students. And much respect to his character for that. I really like Carlos' character. I think he's awesome. And, yeah, man, overall, good episode. Absolutely good episode. I'm so happy also that EJ was finally able to talk to Nene and just open up and just tell her everything. I do feel like that was something that was kind of weighing on him a little bit. And now that it's all out there, now that it's over, I think now we're going to possibly see a different side of EJ. And I could absolutely see EJ and Ricky becoming friends down the road. Depends on where we go from here. I do feel like this is a big moment in the show. And I do feel like this is a big step, you know, just in general for the play in general. You know, I think that everyone is going to be on board with everything. And I honestly can't wait to see the end of the series as far as like the season. I can't wait to get to the last episode because I do feel and predict that the play will be shown at the end of the show, the season. I mean, I keep saying show. At the end of this season, I do think we'll see some of the play. I don't know if they'll go ahead and do the whole entire thing, but I can't wait to watch it. I absolutely can't wait to watch it. But a great episode. Enjoyed this as I always do. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this as well. So feel free, leave that like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. And I'll see you guys on the next episode of High School Musical, the musical, the series.